Three nerds, endless tangents, and no comic required. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Sal.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Ben.
Oh man, we got a humdinger of a show. I don't know if that's true. I can't promise that. It's
We'll find out.
Just we'll find out. We'll see at the end. But I will tell you this: we're talking about Alien Earth a little bit, and I want to talk about a phenomenon that I thought was never going to go anywhere, and then disappeared overnight, practically. A concept that I was addicted to and thought was going to be a thing, and it became kind of a thing. Like it morphed, but only for some select people. We'll talk about the lost art of the DVD commentary track.
Lost indeed.
Karsten asks, how often will you all read a book after an episode of Back Issues is filmed? This is an interesting question because I know that Ethan's like, well, does Tom King's name appear on the cover? Because if so, yes.
That is not true. It's just that those happen to be the ones I'm interested in.
Yeah. And with Ben actually sometimes procures me the books, and so he has no choice but to look at them. And I have to assume that some form of osmosis takes place, or he actually does read some of the things that are taking place within the confines of the book.
There are definitely times where if I have to get like individual issues, if I can't find the whole thing as a trade, what I'll do is I'll put the entire thing together as a PDF, but then I'll be like, I'll search through and I'll make sure that all the pages are in the right order. And by doing that, I'll start rereading the story that you just told us.
And you're like, oh no, I'm reading it. Is there anything that
send this to him in 5 minutes and it's been 3 hours? God damn it.
Is there anything that actually surprised you where you read it, where you were reading it and you're like, oh no, I like this?
I wouldn't say it surprised me that I liked it. I'm more impressed by just the number of stories we do where I'm a lot more open-minded to it. Like I feel like we're not doing as many bad books on the show. And I think that's because I think the quality of comics has gotten higher over the years, the more that things have come out. I think people in their buying power have really started to dictate like that sort of quality level.
Right.
And saying like, hey, we're not going to buy it unless it has these good quality aspects to it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'd say like there are definitely times where we're like, what the hell is this story? What's wrong with this?
Yeah.
And even those are fun to read.
And typically they are books that you are having a hard time finding. I take like sometimes it's like, I can't find this book. I don't know where the hell it is. And also it sucks.
Right now, I'd say like pretty much everything we've done that Daniel Warren Johnson wrote.
Oh yeah.
I'm in for.
Yeah, that's fair. That's how I'm like, oh, is D-Dubs doing a book? No.
Yeah, it's up my alley.
Yeah, goes right up your alley. So let's talk about Alien Earth a little bit because I have a weird relationship with this series. Have you guys heard of / watched any of it? As of the taping of this episode, the 3rd episode has dropped. I have not seen it. I've only seen the first 2 episodes, which means I've seen 2 hours of Alien Earth because every episode is an hour.
Wow. That's cool.
I know.
I've heard of it. I haven't watched any episodes. I don't have Hulu, so
right.
I'm sure I can get it from someone. I could.
Oh, I'm sure of yo-ho. There'll be some way of getting the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do want to see it, but it's not at the top of my priority list. I'm not watching anything, I'll say right now. So maybe that'll be my next show.
Yeah. Yeah. Lately, my wife and I just throw on we just absently watch episodes of Flea Market Flip starring Lyra Spencer, and we're just like, there. I just watched 4 episodes in a row of this show that is utterly disposable and indistinguishable from itself. Like I just watched 4 episodes. It could have been the same episode 4 times, and which is why whenever people ask me what I'm watching, I'm like nothing. Like I might as well just be watching
But you have a show on right now. Yeah, but I'm not watching.
Oh, yeah. This hardly qualifies.
This is background noise.
Background
noise. Show.
Yeah. No, but I'm actively watching it though. We're looking at it, and I'm just like, nothing here matters. But
that's fair.
But it is fun to watch. I do like that show. Shout out to Lyra Spencer.
I haven't seen any of the episodes of Alien Earth. I saw the trailer for it. That's about it so far.
Yeah. Does this in any way look like you would want to watch it, or you're like, I don't care about Alien. B, Alien has burned me hard enough. Like certainly I'm in a camp where I was like, another Alien thing, huh? Okay. Like a mental patient, I will just do it again. Let's go again. I've been disappointed 4 or 5 times in a row. But maybe this one will be okay.
Yeah, but I was really happy with the first 2.
Yeah, the last one I liked was in 1986.
I mean, I like the movie Alien and Aliens
Yep,
well
that's it.
enough. They're not movies that I'm like gonna throw on like, oh, I should see Alien again. Like, no, I'm good. I have to be in
Mhm.
a really specific mood, and that's only happened to me like a couple times ever,
Yeah,
to see Alien. And the gap between viewings is many years long. But I'm intrigued if someone was to tell me there's a new Alien property and it's really good. I'm
yeah.
gonna be more interested in that than in like some random thing I've never heard of, because I'm like, oh, that's a thing that I have appreciation for, and I like that it's good now. If
Yeah.
it is good. The last thing I saw was Prometheus, and it was not good. So
No, no, it's a
other than
beautiful
like
looking movie, but it's
other
not
than
good.
like the craftsmanship behind it, but the story I didn't care for. There's a couple things I liked. I won't say that I disliked the whole thing, but I
Yeah.
just felt it didn't. It was too all over the place for me. So I was like, "What are we doing?" And it
It
was also like very symbolic, I felt, and not very logical, and that I don't like.
it was
Yeah.
trying to flesh out the world that it had, but part of the fun of Aliens was the mystery. You
Hmm.
never knew exactly what was going on, where these things came from, who the pilot or the engineer was.
Well, that's the
So
brilliant thing
answering
about
those
Prometheus, though,
questions.
because like it did answer those questions, but it just introduced an equal number of new ones and provided no answers to those.
Well, and
But what's the point of answering those questions if it doesn't actually fill anything out?
oh,
Right.
welcome to watching X-Files back when it was
Ha.
on.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought Fight the Future was supposed to answer question and it only raised more questions. I get the feeling they're never going to answer any questions. Hey, did you just track when I stopped watching X-Files? I watched the movie and I'm like, oh, you are going to do this until you're canceled. Well, I'm out. And I was right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you think about it, they have to do it until they're canceled, because
Yeah.
as soon as they are
Why would I
done,
watch?
then it's over.
Yeah. Well, some
The
of us
mystery is
thought
the
it
whole
was
thing.
over. I mean, I know a lot of people went to go see
Right.
X-Files in the theater and was like, wait, this wasn't there's still a show going on? I thought the show got canceled.
Right. So I thought this
Yeah,
was
that's why they made the movie.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
why they
they
did the
made the
movie.
movie because the show was super popular, and they're not going to stop that gravy train.
Yeah. This movie does not look like it cost that much. Why does why did it need that big a budget?
I
But
still have not seen the movie to this day.
really, it's
Really.
not great. It's like there are
And that's
at
why I
least
haven't seen it.
there's at least a season's worth of episodes of X-Files that are better than that movie. Like,
Yeah, the movie is fine if you're a
yeah,
huge X-Files fan and you are watching from the beginning and you get to the point where the movie is, it's like, whoa.
it's
However, it is what Sal said in that it doesn't actually answer things. It answers a
no,
couple things, but it just raises more confusing questions.
you actually find yourself going like, this is a movie though. You should be giving me more. Like this
Yeah,
should be bigger. This should matter more.
yeah.
This doesn't. It doesn't do either of those
It's a
things.
movie made by someone who makes TV shows.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's just
Although,
like a
and
bigger version. It's a lot like Serenity, the movie,
yeah, where it's
Ugh.
like,
in that
and they can't
respect.
like get away with it because Serenity also like has to pretend like there wasn't a show
Yes. At
because they don't
least in
have
the
access to
X-Files,
Firefly.
I mean, the X-Files does the same thing in that it's like, maybe this is your first every comic's your first comic, or could be someone's first comic. Every movie could be that you didn't see the show at all, but they don't do it a lot. Like, they just
Yeah,
you can enjoy it if you've never seen the show, but the show matters
yeah,
quite a bit for
yeah.
that movie.
Very much.
Well, and it's interesting because the Alien Earth, getting back to the topic at hand,
Yeah.
is a show based on a movie made by a guy who makes shows. This is Noah
Mm.
Hawley's baby. Legion, Bones, Fargo. Like this guy makes TV shows.
Mm.
Okay.
And by the way, like I just named amazing show. Fargo, the
I haven't seen
show
Fargo,
is
but I heard it's good.
apparently I've seen a couple of like parts of it and
Mhm.
it's great. Is it as good as Fargo the movie? I mean, few things are, but it's
It'd
still
be hard.
fantastic. Legion, another great show that I watched a lot of. I didn't finish it, but I appreciated what it was.
Mm.
Alien Earth is very much it's just more alien. Like it is basically an alien movie, but you'd never get greenlit for this movie.
Hmm.
That's it. It's just like they never
Because
give
it's not
you
like
enough.
consequential enough, or
Yeah, well, it is in as much as like it's like Ben said, it's fleshing out the world, and also Noah Hawley hates Prometheus.
oh, okay.
So no one wants to hear about the black goo or Jesus. So
Right.
instead, it's just about that world.
Yeah.
So they and it's amazing because like I compare it to Andor in as much as it's like it's slavishly devoted to recreating 70s technology as future technology.
Hmm.
Nails it, just similarly to Alien Romulus, where I was like, that movie, man, Alien Romulus almost had me. I was
Hmm.
like, I am watching this movie and I'm like, yeah, yes, yes. And then it just boom, like just drops like a bad stock, just hit the freaking floor. The second that we resurrect a dead person and we directly reference Black Goo, Prometheus, and nonsense. And I'm like, are you like, we'll never escape this goo?
X-Files also had black goo.
It did have Black Goo. What's this obsession with Black Goo?
What is it with the black goo?
Yeah, I
It's
don't know.
mysterious, and you know that it's foreign.
That's true.
Black goo doesn't
And
normally come out of us unless there's something wrong.
it's
It's
ominous.
not
That's
supposed
true.
to be
Yeah,
there.
that's not supposed to be. No, Alien Earth. It does that one thing. It's funny because people are talking about it where, in the context of my rules, my self-imposed rules for Alien, one of which is the xenomorph can never set foot on Earth because A,
Right.
no one wants to see that, and B, it ruins Ripley's sacrifice.
Hmm.
This movie is like, no, or show is like, no, it's going to have to come on Earth. It's called Alien Earth. The show is about an alien on Earth.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, well, it's funny. I came up with that rule when like Alien Resurrection came out.
Hmm.
So I've been disappointed so many times that I'm like, can it just at least be coherent?
Yeah, I'm willing to make a concession as long as the story is good.
Yes, as long as you don't make a horrible alien human hybrid. You promise me you won't do that. And like 2 of those movies went, no, I can't promise I won't do
I
that.
cannot promise that.
And
Damn it!
I'm sorry, the xenomorph is the alien human hybrid.
Yeah, we're good.
It already came
Yeah,
from
because
a
they came
human.
out of a human. That's why they look like. So yeah.
Okay, so what is it? A prequel? A
It is a
sequel?
prequel to Alien. It is like I think 2 years before Alien happens, which is also what Alien Romulus is, but forget about that because I think this kind of forgets about Romulus too, which I'm like all the better.
Hmm.
This is just I think it's 2 years before Alien. So
Okay.
it's mostly about how the Earth has been carved up by corporations. Weyland-Yutani owns like basically the Western Hemisphere, and there's other companies that are owned, and one of them is like a kind of Mark Zuckerberg stand-in, but he's actually like a nuanced character. It's not just like he's Mark Zuckerberg, but like wearing a robe, so he's from the future. It's just there's an actual well-rounded character.
Okay.
In the billionaire that owns the other company, the company that like you go, I don't think this company's gonna make it. Because I
I
think
never heard of
Weyland
him.
Yutani gets kind of big.
yeah, because Weyland-Yutani's still there 57 years after Alien in Aliens. And I know Holly likes that movie, and who doesn't? But like, yeah, it's
So
smart.
it breaks your rule. Is it do you buy it? Do
Yep.
you buy that in the scenario they've created you could get out of it where there's no xenomorphs left and nobody knows about them?
One xenomorph and it's on an island. And I was like, well,
Oh.
you got me there.
Island.
Oh, it could also be on a pirate ship and it would be really isolated.
I think it'd be
That's
more
a
interesting if it
predator!
was a Yautja.
Still an alien.
Yeah, that's true.
It is technically an alien.
And there was a part of me that was
It's not the
okay.
alien.
The idea is
No.
that like Weyland-Yutani, before they actually find LV-426 and they find the eggs and they engineer ship and all that stuff, they have been looking elsewhere for alien specimens that they can use for their weapons division program. So like a ship got a xenomorph and it killed everyone on the ship, and that ship crashes into the like city that is controlled and owned by the other company that doesn't have any affiliation with Weyland-Yutani. So now Weyland-Yutani's like, we want our ship back, and they're like, your ship landed in my area. That's proprietary. So now there's like a corporation war, and I'm like, this is all cyberpunk dystopia.
Yep. Yep.
juices. Give it to me.
That's
I'm ready to go.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's like Blade Runner shit. Like that's what I want.
And you know what's funny is Blade Runner and Alien are technically in the same universe, which I was like, oh, I found that out in Prometheus of all freaking things. In all the supplemental
Really?
material, yeah, Tyrell and Waylon were peers, and they like send each other emails, and it's
Oh
all in the
shit.
supplements. Like, all the bonus material for Prometheus is great. It's frustrating.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah,
Does this show continue that?
it they do it in this kind of like, sure, like, I don't know
Right.
if we own Blade Runner, so let's just say that it's just whatever. Like,
Right.
no one talks about the Tyrell Corporation is dead
Mhm.
by this point. Like, we don't even hear about them. But I love the idea because I think it's implied in the Prometheus bonus material. This is the most nerdy episode of the show we're ever going to do. Where, uh,
You
like,
talked
basically,
about Tailspin for how long?
Yeah, I don't know that this is more nerdy than that.
that's true. But basically, Waylon got into robotics to spite Tyrell. Like,
Hmm.
Waylon is in space exploration, terraforming,
Mhm.
like
And they're
food
doing robots
manufacturing.
as like a side project, and like, and
Yeah,
we're gonna
like
teach you
he
at
was.
it.
Oh, what's Tyrell doing? Robots? Yeah, we can do robots. And
It
Tyrell's
actually
like,
makes a
"Son of
lot more
bitch!"
sense for us to do robots because we can send them into space.
Exactly. And Tyrell is like, I'm trying to make robots that like can pretend to be. He's like, they killed you. Like, your stupid robots like freaked out immediately. You needed like a division of the police department to kill your stupid malfunctioning robots. So it looks like there's a gap in the market.
Yeah.
And but this other company that is now a competitor of Weyland-Yutani that's not Tyrell is like, we're also making robots. The opening of the movie, and that's where I'm like,
I mean, that's realistic, right? That's what we see now. Like every
Yeah.
company's like AI. I gotta get
AI,
AI.
we gotta,
Like,
yeah, robots. We're all doing
you're,
robots, right?
you're Facebook. What do you need a
What are you
robot
doing,
AI
robots?
for? What the fuck?
Exactly. Yeah.
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 But that's what it is. Like, I got a lot of money. That's where all
Yeah.
the money is. I gotta do that if I want to make money.
Yeah.
So I
Exactly.
totally buy that. That's yeah.
Yeah, our stock prices aren't going to go up unless we add some sort of AI to it now.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
If you're not
So
doing AI and robots and shit, you're gonna be left in the dust. I don't care if you're McDonald's or Facebook
we're doing
or
AI.
yeah, we're doing AI.
Like the opening of the show is like, you need to know the definitions of these robots. Like,
Like different types of robots or
Like
Yes,
the
you need to know
designation.
like what a cyborg is, a
Mhm.
synthetic is, and a hybrid.
Okay.
It's like these.
A
So it's like
cyborg is a hybrid.
no. A cybernetically enhanced human is a cyborg. An artificially intelligent being is a synthetic or synth.
Uh-huh.
Synthetics downloaded with human consciousness are hybrids. And that's the new introduction. This new company is like, we're doing hybrids. That's what's going to differentiate us
So
from
we're
the other
putting
guys.
people into robots.
We're putting people in robots. People's
Like, you
brains
are
in
gonna live
robots.
forever
Yes.
as a robot, though.
But like a really, really good, like the
Right.
the
How good?
lesson, like
Like, will my dick still work, or
you
Who says you have a dick anymore?
it can. I assume they do because I think I've never
because otherwise,
actually
what's the
seen-
point?
Well, you won't want to because you don't have that you don't have feelings anymore.
Wait! I don't have feelings anymore. That's not me. I have feelings.
The Prodigy is still working it out. They're like the whole
Okay,
this is the
okay.
infancy. They're like, you're the first. Like we're
Right.
introduced to the first hybrid, and of
Okay.
course,
we put you in a robot, but you kind of came out wrong.
no. It's like this is
No,
this
this
what we
is
can
exactly
do.
what we designed. But like, here's the thing: we put the human consciousness into the robot. But there's something about emotions that isn't just consciousness. Like emotions are feeling.
You need an
Emotions
actual
are part of the
brain
soul.
for that to work.
No, they're like, you need chemicals that we can't replicate that are like in your brain and in your body. It's like make
They can't
like
replicate or simulate.
yeah.
Really.
But your
Interesting.
brain remembers it, so maybe we can like track you and figure out if we can develop it that way.
It's sort of
The other-
like imagine you're in prison, but like you can't like see the bars or notice them, but like you are like desperately aware
is-
that they're there.
It's actually kind of funny because I just watched an episode of Superman the Animated Series from 1996, and it was the reintroduction. It's like their version of Metallo.
Hmm.
So this like villain or criminal John Corbin is gonna die. He's been infected with this virus, and so Lex Luthor's like, "Well, I'll fix you." And so what he does is he dumps his brain into a robot body, and so Corbin wakes up and he's like, "I feel amazing, like I'm great." Until he realizes that he doesn't have like a sense of touch, taste, and he can't get a boner anymore. And he's like, "I feel like I'm moving my hands from the outside of my body." And Lex is like, "Oh, we'll work those out." Like that's something down the line that that will get
Right.
fixed.
You'll have some
So
beta
Right.
version of
yeah,
this.
but right now all we need you to do is punch Superman. And so he goes off. He finds out that he can't
And you
smell, he
have to
can't
do it
taste.
because you are my property,
Right.
so
And, and you also you want to punch Superman. You know, he
Like, who wouldn't?
humiliated you
right.
because he was defeated in a previous episode. So he comes back and he like storms the hospital or the lab where he's being constructed, and he goes to the doctor that was attending, and he's like, Lex said that there were going to be like modifications, there were going to be like adjustments." And he's like, "Oh, no, like we don't make the adjustments, like you make the adjustments, like you'll get used to being in a robot."
You'll adjust to your new reality.
That's
which is
exactly what it is.
in
And he's
place.
like, "I'm gonna kill everybody." And I'm like, "This is amazing. This is on children's television."
Do
What
you know
time
how
is
much
it
of a
on?
foodie I was? How
Oh,
much
no,
I enjoyed good pasta?
Dude, he actually no, he like Lex kept him like fed in prison, and he has like this hedonistic buffet every day in his prison cell before the accident, like before he gets. And of course, the twist is that like Lex infected him with a virus so that he would actually volunteer for the procedure in the first place. It's unbelievable.
Oh,
It's a
That's
great
good.
episode. It's a good show.
nice.
But yeah, about robots. And yet again, here we are. But yeah, so in Alien Earth, like Prodigy realizes that adults can't be downloaded into robots. They freak out.
I guess
We
because
don't-
they're already
weird.
set in their ways.
Yeah, we never see it. We never see that. They just go like, we just don't, okay? But children, we can. And the only way we can get children is by getting terminal children and have their parents sign off on it. And then
Yeah.
we keep them.
What?
We
I-
tell
yeah,
them
Because
they
no one can
died.
afford it. So it's like, this is the way you afford it. I get to keep.
Oh no, it's just it didn't work out.
Oh, they just lie.
Yeah, they just
100%.
keep the children.
That makes sense.
And they doppel them into adult bodies, so they're like, you're 11, but you're in the body of a 30-year-old. So like you'll grow into yourself, and it's like, what the? And that's what the show is. So
yeah,
it's like,
well, because
Alien
I can't
Earth.
put you in a child robot that then like grows. I'd have to keep transferring you to successively larger robot. I'm not doing that.
And each
No,
body
no,
costs
no.
$1 trillion. Like,
It's not even I can't do that and transfer you into another one. I'm not making a show with kids or
No.
about kid robots.
right, because that
That's
would also
right
be it would be insane. We'd have 11 bad actors.
Well, that would be a problem, yeah.
And also, they can't work past a certain hour, and their
Mhm.
parents get involved. It's the whole thing. It's like having
Also, if I
animals
want to
come
make season 2, one of them is going to look drastically different.
in. yeah,
Suddenly
It's
that
gonna take-
puberty hit.
right, because it's going to
Yeah.
take 7 years to make the different season because it's Stranger Things.
Right.
But yeah,
So
no,
it's
I
weird.
so that's what Alien Earth is. And then like, but of course, there's like this ship that smashes into like Prodigy's main location. That ship was filled with crazy ass aliens, and I love it because every single specimen they grab is like the most deadly effing thing. And I'm like, I like to think that it's not that Weyland-Yutani looked for the most deadly species. It's just that oh no,
That's what
everything
they all
out there
are.
wants to kill you. This whole universe is the most hostile, embracing environment you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
didn't
I mean,
know
that
how
is the
good
message
Earth
of Alien.
was.
Yeah, Earth
Yeah.
is the anomaly. Like, oh
Yeah.
no, Earth makes soft things. Everything else is horrible.
Yeah,
It's
Uh,
kind of
but
like
I-
Predators
out
in a
there.
way.
Yeah, but there was a part of me that was hopeful that one of the specimens was just a Yautja. But no, there's no Predator in there.
Nah, that's too
However,
bad.
Predator Badlands is Weyland-Yutani, and I'm like, we're figuring it out, folks. I think the way that it works basically is aliens can be in Predator. End of story.
Mm.
Alien doesn't want Predator, but Predator
Yeah.
can have Alien.
Yeah, Alien's like, nah, I'm too good for that.
We don't
Predator
need.
stuff.
Yeah,
But if you want
that's
to put
an
my
action.
crap in your movie, it's fine.
Yeah, you could use it. You could have a face hugger. Knock yourself out.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: if you put a predator in an alien movie, the predator becomes the most dangerous thing
That's true.
Well,
That's
I
true.
mean,
because
I
there's
don't
a
know.
level of intelligence there.
I mean, at what point is it just Alien versus Predator? Also, right?
Well,
Like, you
which
have
I
to-
want to see anyway, and not two horrible movies. I want to see one good one. We're getting there. I think we are building towards it. I think we are actually one day going to get a full-blown AVP movie that isn't dog shit. Don't quote me on it, but I think we're heading there, especially if they're making an amazing, expensive show.
If I
Mm.
had to guess, that's what Badlands is going to be.
Badlands is going to be a soft AVP, where it's like there are. I mean, they're.
An alien will probably show up, but won't be about the battle between the alien and the predator.
I think we're getting a power loader, and we're getting Weyland-Yutani. I think those are the things we're getting. I
You
think
think
I
we're
don't
gonna
think
get an alien?
I think if we get an alien, it'll be a post-credit scene, but I don't think we're getting an alien in the
Okay.
movie. There's a
That
part of
could
me
be
that
smart. They're gonna go the Avengers route, where they're gonna like hint at it,
yeah, they'll
build up
build
to
towards that'd be okay.
the big crossover. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
that's fine with me because like they talk about how in the trailer for Badlands, they're like, there's something worse in the woods than you. And I was like, oh, is it an alien? And I'm like, there are other things. It doesn't have to just be a
They
xenomorph
can invent
whipping
new
around.
stuff. They don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be a xenomorph, Sal.
No, but it would be cool to see one though. And I'm not wrong every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we get a xenomorph in this, and it's just like, and that's the problem. The problem is that there's a xenomorph and it's like tearing ass through their little like building. And it's just, they send security forces and it's just really, really tight and solid, despite the fact that it's like 8 episodes and every episode's an hour. So it's like an 8-hour long movie.
How are they gonna get 8 episodes out of this alien just tearing up this place?
Well, because it's not about that. Like that's happening. That's like a problem, but it's mostly about the robots because you got
okay.
7 or 8 kids in robot bodies, one of whom is the first, and she remembers everything, and her brother, her actual flesh and blood brother, is part of the security force that's going to find the alien. So like she gets tied in, and it's just this really cool like
That's very
family
cool.
dynamic.
Yeah.
I think that I also think the movie, because sometimes I am surprised by how easily I'm ahead, and and this is not like a backpatting thing. This is more like how dumb movies think I am / are, where like how many movies explain what an EMP is? And I'm like, we all know what an EMP is.
I think I got it.
And they're like, oh, and then a scientist has to go EMP, and they go, oh, an electromagnetic.
But a scientist has to come out and explain it wrong,
right? And I'm like,
so that it'll work for the movie.
well, that's true. But they always explain what an
don't
EMP
even use
is.
the scientist. Don't even use the scientist. If
Have
you get
a
it
regular
wrong,
person say that.
Just make shit up and it's fine.
Oh, on Wikipedia it says this.
Yeah. Oh, Google AI says this. It just aggregated from the most.
I
the
wish
top
they
blogs.
did that. I wish they did that. Because they'd be more right than they usually are in movies.
That's true. But so we have this kind of like, what the hell was I talking about?
You're talking about the fact that it's a lot of episodes, and right now
they
it's
don't-
about them trying to recover the alien and the ship from that island.
Yeah, but he was saying that how they don't feel they have to explain everything.
It's stupid. Where like, they have a sequence where they show like the terminally ill girl transfer her consciousness to the robot. And I'm like, she's dead. Like they're copying her brain and doppling it into the robot. But I think that's but I think that's the twist that the movie is, or the show is building towards. Because they keep talking.
What do you mean?
I think that the way that they're selling it is that she's jumping from her brain into the robot, because like they show
jumping. What's jumping?
the girl's brain is like
Her
being
soul. Like
right.
what is the thing that you think could even like? There's no way for it to work other than for you to die and it to be a copy of you.
Right.
So
I know,
no, I think the
there's
idea
no
is that
metaphysical thing. I mean, there could be, but science
that's
wouldn't
just
be
it.
able to use it.
They could essentially just create the technology and saying like, no, once we do this transfer, your body is still technically alive, but you're no longer there.
Right.
You are now in
you
this
can't
robot.
Do that. What does that even mean? Like,
I think that's like that's the concept.
What would you be
selling.
taking out?
Right.
Like physically, what would you be removing from the brain?
Or like, how do you experience the transfer? Do you go like,
right,
whoa, and now I'm in another body? Like, there's no.
It's like the Stargate. You just sort of put your face in it, and it all just turns into street.
But these questions for me, it's always like, no. But like, what is it though? What is the
thing
that's moving? There has to be a thing. Like, what do you think that thing is? It's just your brain. That's all you are, is your brain. There's nothing else there. Like, there's no mystical fluid in there that you could suck out and put in another thing.
Like consciousness. But I think that they think that you think that.
I guess so.
And that's why on the like there's 2 tables, one who has like a body and the other one has like a robot, and like that like blue light goes from one tube to the other, and I think it's all smoke and mirrors.
Right, it's to make people feel better.
Because like they're really playing up, like they right away gave away that like the brother now knows that the robot is his dead sister, and it's like I'm like, where's the dramatic tension? You got 6 more episodes to go. And I think it's that like they're going to reveal in some kind of like sinister way that no, your sister died. This is a copy of your sister's brain patterns mixed with other things in a robot. And it's like, there's nothing else it could ever have been. But the reveal will be that. Like that's how but that's
Right.
how we get a reveal out of it
Well,
is by
wha
saying, "Oh my god, it's actually
well,
nothing."
I could think of a few things they could reveal. They could reveal that, like, I mean, it was always that, but they could say, well, you thought that, like, it was like a clean
Yeah.
slate, right? That so that it essentially is her. If you're a materialist, right, philosophically speaking, there's only physical stuff. And so if we copy your brain pattern into this thing, it's as far
It's
as
you.
we know, you go to sleep and wake up and you're there,
Yes.
right? So like,
That
but
you.
but reality is that like we can't actually replicate your brain. So
Right.
like it's wrong. Like it's you, but it's wrong. It's like a
That's
fucked up version of you, and that's like horrifying.
well, it's
And
it's
like
the
also she feels that something's wrong and she's like trying to fucking get out. And she
right,
can't
like
get out.
I
It's like
I
it's wrong. Why is this
sh
happening? And she's
she's
like
not like
tortured.
that. She's not
Well,
like that,
but maybe
but I
it's like
think
masked,
I
they
mean
have software like blocking all that shit from getting out.
yeah,
So
blocking true consciousness.
I like that concept because I also think that what they're probably going to do is they're probably going to have something where it's like, oh no, we're saying that it's just transferring the person over and it's that person in this robot body now.
Yes.
But
Mm.
no, we're going to have proprietary information. We're going to
Mhm.
have our own software and shit set up.
We
We're
got
going
a
to
kill
have a
switch. We got
preset. We're going to have data that's a preset for what we want you to do so that
Right.
yeah.
you think you have free will. You don't.
Right,
No.
that's
I'm willing
RoboCop.
to
It's
bet.
RoboCop. RoboCop.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'm willing to bet the whole idea, the concept of it is that like imagine all the different facets of someone. You ask like, all right, so year 1, year 2, year 3,
Yeah.
like go through this entire checklist and the computer does this of like what was this person's experience? What do they remember? What are their key memories?
Yep.
Like what things pop out to them? And it's just like, all right, so when I have this 5,000 questionnaire data set that I put into this robot's brain, for each individual person, the answer is going to be a little bit different, but it's just a data set.
Yeah.
And it closely mimics what that person is like.
Right, it
Because it
replicates what it
keys
thinks
off of
you
their
are
memories.
algorithmically. It extrapolates a
Yeah, it's not
personality.
really you. It's just like
not you.
kind of like you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think
Yeah, like we're not
because
actually measuring your brain. We're not actually going into your brain, like mapping it. You
No.
can't do that.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's just an
impossible.
approximation of you.
Well, I think that's
That's really
why
convincing.
like when they introduce the concepts of like cyborg synths and hybrids, why there are no hybrids in Alien or Aliens.
Right, like it's
Because they're like,
bullshit.
oh, it's all horse shit. Like we failed and our company was destroyed by a xenomorph. Like it's just we have nothing to actually offer. Like the
Right.
hybrid concept of like a person downloading another thing, that's all fake.
You can't download
Yeah, they're just saying like
consciousness.
you can't download consciousness.
So here's a question. What if this version of Weyland Yutani and the whole hybrid thing broke off into the Tyrell Corporation?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't remember when like Blade Runner unfortunately is like
It's way
too
before, right?
yeah, it's too close to like now. I think it's like 2015 or something like that. It's the year takes place in Blade Runner is 2019.
I
So it's
mean,
like
yeah, for that movie.
yeah.
Well, but but I think like in the universe that they implied in Prometheus, because Prometheus was a prequel,
Yes.
Tyrell and the replicants and everything happened pre-Alien, like
Yes.
before the Alien movie, and by the time Alien comes around, like Tyrell's fucking destroyed.
Oh yeah, no. Alien
Because the
Earth takes place-
replicants like had a whole thing, right? They were rebelling. And
they
shit.
had
It
their
was like
time. They
Yeah.
it was like a weird period in history where they were like, oh yeah, and there was this dumb owl-based corporation that tried to make robots and failed miserably. And that was literally 100 years ago. Because the movie takes place, I think Alien Earth or AE is 2120. So it's
Yeah.
like 2019 was Blade Runner. So it's like, yeah, no, it was literally 101 years ago.
Yeah, and I want to say that there was something where, like, at that time, it wasn't even Weyland Yutani. It was like Weyland and
It was just
Yutani
Weyland.
were like separate. It was just
Yeah, Weyland and Yutani were two companies. And
Yeah, so,
actually,
like-
what's weird is Yutani is in this show.
Oh,
Ms. Yutani, who ran her own company and then merged
oh, so
between
the
Weyland.
merger like recently happened.
It must have just happened.
Okay,
Which also
interesting.
goes out of its way to undo AVP and AVPR because that technically has Yutani in it as well. And of course Weyland, but it was all they were like, I remember seeing some articles that were like, oh, it undoes AVP. And I'm like, Prometheus undid AVP.
And okay.
Right. Also,
Yeah,
oh
like,
no,
oh, no.
the movie we all pretended didn't happen doesn't happen. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when we talk
we're
about
the
the fact that,
legions of
oh,
AVP
in the
fans
Alien
were outraged,
franchise,
yeah.
well, there's about 3 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's Alien Earth. It's really well executed. It is not as cerebral and relevant as Andor season 2,
Hmm.
but it is the Andor of the Alien franchise, where it's like, oh, you're
Okay.
taking this, like, because by the way,
You're
like
taking it
every
kind of
episode,
seriously. Okay.
at least the last 2 episodes, maybe the third, they're written by Noah Hawley. Like the director, creator, showrunner is also the writer of all the episodes. And he's
Okay.
just like, and then this happens and it's going to be awesome. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, there is a sequence where an alien kills a bunch of hedonistic 1%ers. And it's just like, okay, well, that was
fun.
that was indulgent and fun. They're literally wearing like wigs and makeup. And they're like, oh, hello. And the Xenomorph's like,
Is it like Hunger Games style where they're
they're
like,
having like a Victorian party in like the
oh my
wealthy elite like
God,
penthouse of the building that they
that's a
smashed
little
into.
on the nose.
Way too on the nose. Also, the alien is like this, like the aliens. I mean, in Aliens, the xenomorphs don't kill anybody. They
Mm.
take you and they make you a vessel.
Mm.
Like they don't kill any of them.
That's
Sarge,
'cause
Dietrich, they're not
there's a
dead,
queen.
man. That's because there's a queen. If there is no queen, they're like, oh shit, there's no queen. They just rip everybody apart. Like it's just, that's the movie. And that's what this is. The alien is literally just like, I don't know what to do. How about I rip people apart?
Right.
And this thing, like there's blood everywhere. Like he is just and the other issue, and I've said this on 2 other shows, I think, the alien xenomorph looks accurate, but he looks too much like the alien xenomorph from Alien Resurrection as opposed to Aliens and Alien. Like his pigment is a little too dark, and is like, and everything that is not skin or whatever exoskeleton is like very metal looking. Like it's very like white, and it's just like he looks very new.
Mm.
He doesn't look CG and fake, which he is. Unless he's a puppet. Apparently, it's a lot of puppetry, which I saw a featurette. I'm like, oh,
Cool.
okay.
Yeah, it's about time.
One of my colleagues, DJ, was like, you could tell it's a guy in a suit. I'm like, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but he looks like a guy in a suit in all of them because he is.
Because it is.
Yeah, like
And,
Kevin Peter Hall
guys don't look like that.
Yeah, like he's gonna look like a guy in a suit because he is, and if he does, then it's accurate, which means that it's good.
But that's
yeah,
because it's meant to mimic a bipedal thing.
Yeah, it's a freaking thing with 2 arms and 2 legs. What do you want? You know, I mean, I'll tell you what I don't want. What they tried to do in Alien 3, where they were like, "Oh, let's just we'll do CG. Oh, that looks awful. Let's do puppetry. Oh, that looks worse." To go back to the CG, like it's actually kind of remarkable how they did it. Like, there's this like marionette puppet for all the wide shots, where it's like, it's awful.
Like it's Alien 3.
You're good.
I want to see it. It's on my list.
Yeah,
I got the whole thing. I got the whole set.
Oh, you got the whole set.
Yeah,
you got the quadrilogy or the whatever.
Yeah, I got it for Alien and Aliens, but I was like, I'll watch the others.
Yeah, I watched Alien 3 with Tiffany a few years ago, like probably during the pandemic, and I was like, I haven't seen it since like the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Damn it! Like it's still horrible.
I wish the cinematography was different. I wish the concept for the movie was different. It's like
David Fincher,
the movie, but for aliens.
It is unforgivable. It's also not done. Like it's 3 different ideas. They had an idea for like a wooden planet or something, and then so they built the set before they had the script finished, and they were like, "Oh, we threw out the wooden part." And like, but all these sets are made of wood. It looks like a pirate ship in here. And they're like, just make it look, just don't explain it. So then people are just in this big wooden set, and I'm like, what this looks like Hook in here.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no. Fincher was like, he was like, this is the worst thing I've ever had. Like, this is the worst experience of my life. Like, it's
unfortunate. How unfortunate.
Yeah, it's horrible. There is I want to say there's
How
a
is
comic book.
Sigourney Weaver in it? She's in it, right?
Yeah, she's great. You know, she's always great. She plays it a little differently.
Does she loses? I'm not gonna say it.
No, that's 4.
Oh,
4 is the clone.
Oh,
yeah. No,
it's
3
actually
is
her.
Actually
like
her.
It's her throughout all 3 movies.
Yeah, she wakes up. Like they wake her up. She's in another. She was in the pod with Hicks and Newt.
Yeah. There's something about it's a prison. She's in a prison ship or something.
She's on a prison. She's on a prison colony.
A prison planet.
She's on a moon. Yeah. I appreciate like the effort, but it's awful. Like I can't forgive it. Like it's like Event Horizon, where I'm like, I appreciate all the work you did here. This movie's dumb.
It still sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like there's a lot of really great ideas in here. Like I want the art book for Event Horizon, and now IDW is doing a comic book prequel, and I'm like, is Paul W.S. Anderson working on this? Like not even a little bit. I'm like, then I will love this. Like it'll just be cool. And it is. Like the first issue is like, I'm like, oh, haunting, horror, like horrifying space horror. It's yes, thank you. No nonsense weirdo bullshit. It is still like the jump drive thing. I'm like, I mean, why would you build it like that? Like, because you have to build it like that. Because you want it to look like that, right?
Yeah.
Because it looks cool. And it's like,
because it's fucking awesome looking. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the only thing I remember from that fucking movie is the
is the and you're like, that's awesome. Yeah, and then you go, wait, was that Sphere or was that Event Horizon? What am I thinking of?
It's a little bit of both.
What's the moving sphere thing?
Yeah.
It's both.
It's both.
It just looks cool. It's a cool idea. I've seen it a few other times as well.
I will tell you this: I would rather watch Event Horizon than Sphere. I've seen Sphere twice.
I've seen Sphere like 6 times. It's
wow. What?
For some reason there was a stretch where it was just on TV a lot, and I only would. I haven't seen it 6 times. I've watched a part of Sphere 6 times.
Yeah. You've seen it collectively
6 to 8 times. Yeah, because like I'm like, oh, I never saw like the end, or I never saw the beginning, or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll try to catch that.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Well, who do you want,
boring.
Samuel L. Jackson or Lawrence Fishburne?
Right? Lawrence Fishburne in this case. Samuel Jackson is like acting. He's like, they didn't give me enough in Jurassic Park, so now I'm doing this. And with Sphere, with Event Horizon, you got that, we're leaving. Like they see the video of the previous crew, and they'll just kill each other and stab each other and have sex with each other, and he's just like, just cut, let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, we have to blow up this ship.
We're leaving.
This is a mistake. We gotta go.
It's so great.
I think it's a toss-up for me between Sphere and Event Horizon, because both of them are psychological thrillers. One has more of a horror aspect.
One's goofier. One is a character who's basically like, I have got to get me one of these, and another one does not.
Yeah,
that is true.
But
like, if you want a character who calls someone an MFer and it's not Samuel L. Jackson, then you're one Event Horizon. But yeah.
The thing I like about Sphere is that the movie was very close to the book adaptation.
Yeah, I read a quarter or a half of Sphere, and I was like,
I prefer the concept behind Sphere, I think. I feel like there's a little more there. I think Event Horizon is one idea.
Yep.
And that idea is, what if in space you opened a portal to hell?
Right.
Accidentally.
Right. And as a Doom fan, I'm like, I've been waiting for you to make this movie since 1996.
Yep.
Yeah.
When are you going to actually make me a real Doom movie? You've made 2 and they're horrible. And the closest one is Event Horizon.
Yeah.
But
Sphere, I feel like Sphere has like a little bit more going on.
Sphere is literally like an alien ship lands on Earth, and it's a closed loop time travel movie. Not time travel. It's a closed loop time movie.
Yeah.
You find it's the same ship that they're on, and they're both, and everyone in the, at least a couple of them are like, we die because we find the ship and we're not on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right.
Yeah, and it's got the whole like mind control aspect, and like
the power of thought and suggestion.
Yeah. There's some ideas, but like you would expect from a Michael Crichton work, right? Jurassic Park doesn't get into it, but the whole chaos thing is like important in the book.
Oddly enough, though, neither are present in Congo.
I never read Congo, so I can't.
The one about the gorillas.
I'm sure there's some deeper ideas in Congo as well.
You think?
I would assume. I don't know.
I love when they were like making that movie and they're like, oh my God, this is long stretches of characters just talking to each other. Can we get like a hippo scene in here? Can we have like a hippo attack the boat or something? We need a Jurassic Park scene in here. People are seeing this movie because they like Jurassic Park. For the love of God. It's not enough. Amy, good gorilla. We kids.
Yeah.
I don't think you realize we're up against Anaconda.
And it's like, listen, between the two of them, I will watch Anaconda all day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Compared to Congo, give me a break.
Yeah, Congo sucks.
It sucks on toast.
Yeah. They really should have leaned more into. I'm sure the book went deep into the technology behind the fucking gorilla communication, and that's probably the most interesting idea in that book. And it's barely.
It's for gags.
It's like a 30-second explanation of the movie, and then we move on.
Yeah. It's horrible. I mean, I love the idea of like it speaks the sign language you're doing. They literally ripped it off for the Echo show from the MCU, where like they have contact lenses that can read sign language, and then it reads it into your ear, and you can hear. I'm like,
Oh, that's
I was
cool.
like, none of this makes any sense.
I didn't see
But
that show.
you're
I mean,
no,
you
you're not
I
alone.
would say I think you're gonna be able to do that in not that long. I don't
Yeah, we're
that's
getting
not
there.
substantially different than uh being able to do it with language. It's
Yeah,
just image recognition instead of like
which
character
probably would go
recognition.
faster and better. Like it
Yeah, I think with
because it's
AI
a
you'll
universal
be able to
language.
do that in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Probably.
So the DVD commentary is gone, and
Mm.
I am bummed because that was like my film school. Was just
Mm.
audio commentaries. Now, some of them are incredibly inspirational and informational. I want to
And
cite
some of them suck.
there's an audio commentary where Arnold and the director of Conan 1 are talking. And it's over, and Arnold's like, "This is fantastic. This is an amazing movie. I haven't seen this movie in like 30 years, and I'm so glad that we're doing it. We should do another one of these." And he's like, "You did do another one of these."
Oh, I thought he meant we should
No.
do another
Oh.
commentary.
I meant
No.
Oh
another
no, we
one.
did another Conan the Barbarian.
You did another
Conan the
Conan
Destroyer,
movie.
remember?
Yes. He's like,
Yeah.
Oh,
"Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I
that
meant
wasn't Red Sonja?
I
No.
meant after that one.
No.
No, you're not even Conan in that Red Sonja movie." By the way, there is a new Red Sonja movie coming out.
I know.
Did you see the
I can't
trailer?
believe it. I saw the
What?
trailer before something.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. If Sci-Fi Channel original movies still existed, it would be called Red Sonja. It came out already. I was like, when does it come out?
What?
Oh shit.
A week ago.
Oh.
Oops.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, that's not good news.
Oh.
Well,
What
bon
was it made
voyage.
by Yui Bowl? Like what
No,
happened?
oddly enough, it was not made by Yui Bowl. 2.5 stars on IMDb. It was directed by MJ Bassett.
I don't know who that is.
No one knows who that is. They made Solomon Kane, Ash versus the Evil Dead. They directed some of those episodes.
Oh.
They're a TV director. They directed the new Quantum
Oh
Leap
no, this
show.
looks terrible.
Oh yes. Oh, the trailer is not forgiving because it shows the movie.
No. I saw the trailer and I was like, I don't think I want to watch. Like, I want to watch this because it's Red Sonja, but I don't think I'm going to enjoy it.
No,
And that's the trailer. It's like,
right.
but all the best stuff's in the trailer, right?
It should be. I can't imagine, but I mean, one day I'll watch it. Look, I've seen Bloodshot twice.
Well, there you go.
I saw
That is
Bloodshot,
one too many times.
Yeah, and you
Right.
made us watch it.
and I did. We all watched.
I
Bloodshot.
didn't hate Bloodshot. I
It's
was
not.
just like,
Bloodshot is not
okay,
unforgivable. It's just not great.
it's just not that great. Yeah,
It's just not that great.
this doesn't really justify its existence.
That's right.
Which I'm assuming Red Sonja doesn't either. But I'm looking at the Rotten Tomatoes and
Yeah, it's
69% tomato meter
That's
for
pretty
popcorn
good.
meter. Popcorn meter, that is 55% from critics,
Critics, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
which also isn't that it's weirdly high for Red Sonja.
Well, especially because like the trailer makes it look like it's like Lord of the G Strings. Like it looks like a porn parody. It looks like one of those quickly churned out Lord of the Rings ripoff movie. Remember when they made like after
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings came out, they were like, "Oh my god, you mean we can just get a whole bunch of like Ren Fair outfits and just shoot in the woods and we can make movies?" Like,
I never saw it, but I assume Your Highness is
Your Highness is a comedy though. That's like,
yeah, but it looks like that.
it does look like Your Highness. By the way, there's a shot in Your Highness where they show Natalie Portman in like a thong.
Hmm.
Just so you know, it's a stunt butt. It's not actually Natalie Portman in a thong. It's someone else's.
That's
But-
ridiculous
I
because
know.
she showed her actual butt in some other movie, which I don't remember now. Some Wes
Yes.
Anderson thing.
Yes, it was Wes Anderson movie. I know
Yeah.
exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. We're not here to talk about Natalie Portman's ass. We're here to talk about DVD commentaries and how important they were. There are a lot of commentaries that like I remember being inspiring. The thing that I won't get into just yet is the Kevin Smith commentaries for all the View Askew
I knew you were going to
movies
say that. Yeah.
because those are just podcasts before podcasts existed.
Mhm.
Right.
Literally on the Laserdisc and then ported over DVD for Chasing Amy. Those guys talk so much that when the movie's over, they just show a black screen and let the commentary continue because they haven't stopped talking yet.
Yeah.
I have literally only seen that once, and it's in that movie. And it's clearly just, yeah, these are amazing podcasts. Like just getting the people who made the movie together and talking about it. Similarly, and more tragically, apparently Kevin Smith and Seth Rogen shot an audio commentary for Zack and Miri Make a Porno, and when the movie tanked, he threw it out
Oh no.
because he was just that
He
ruined
was that
by
upset.
He was that
Ugh.
upset. I mean, that movie destroyed Kevin Smith because after that he climbed into a weed cocoon and it like broke his effing brain.
Yeah.
But he eventually got out of it and he got help, and I'm glad of it. But it took like over a decade,
Yeah.
and we still don't have the commentary track. He also did an interesting thing, and I really appreciate this. This is when the podcast was starting to come out. I remember he got together with a few people and recorded a commentary for Clerks 2 that you could download onto your iPod so you could watch Clerks 2 with the commentary. Like you could go to the theater while it was still out. Like he recorded the commentary before the movie came out. So opening day, Clerks comes out. Next day, he releases the commentary. So now he's like, go see Clerks, and then download the commentary, go see Clerks again with the commentary track. And theaters were like,
brilliant.
Theaters were like, boo! Because people freaked out because they didn't want people reacting to the commentary in the theater.
Okay.
It was a whole thing. And I was like, no, I still stand by it. You're right. I think that was a great
They sold
idea.
more tickets. Like, do you want to sell tickets or what?
Right? Yeah, no, it was a great idea, and I still think it would have worked. And I'm just devastated that it was like, he's like, fine, and he kind of pulled it back. But like that track is still around. I think it's in the DVD. But like,
Yeah.
you know, unfortunately, no one has a DVD player to play it.
People would just be laughing so hysterically at the commentary that
That would have been me. I would have had a great time watching that track because
well,
let me tell you something. I remember. I mean, arguably, the commentary track for the Clerks cartoon show is better than the show.
How many people were in the theater while you were watching Clerks 2 that are
Well,
going to get upset by you listening to something?
this
the
is
entire
true.
time?
I mean, I think we all did see Clerks 2 in the theater, and I can say that was a packed house.
Yeah, but we're in New Jersey.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I would say I would kind of compromise. I would say like maybe day 2 is not the best idea, but like
No,
a
but
couple
week
weeks
2.
after.
Yeah.
You know, when theater attendance is a little bit down, when there's probably only like 2 or 3 people in the theater
I agree.
for any given showing.
Yeah, but that was a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
I love the Robert Rodriguez commentaries. Those are amazing because he also is like, because he's an amateur not an amateur filmmaker, but like back then when he was like an indie filmmaker in the strongest sense of the word, he was like, here's how we did this. Here's what you can get. Here's the materials you need to buy. Like he was like, here's how you can make your movie. Like
Are you talking like Death Proof and
I'm talking about like Desperado.
Early.
Yeah. All those movies. Desperado.
Well, because they went through and they did commentaries for movies that had not originally had them, right? When they were doing DVDs, they were like, oh, DVDs. We got to get everyone to replace all their VHS tapes. How are we going to do that? DVD commentary.
Well, bonus
deleted
features.
Scenes.
Yeah.
All the bonus features, put them all in there, which I think is the point you're kind of getting at, is like there used to be a reason to get the DVD because you got all this other shit with it, and they've been pulling back and pulling back and pulling back, and now it's just like nothing.
You're lucky to get the movie on a disc. Like,
right.
I remember I one of the biggest bait and switches I hated was like they special features, interactive menus. That was all there was on it.
Yep.
And I'm like, they better be interactive. I need to be able to access the
click the play button. Like, what?
Yeah, but I was like, look at this interactive menu, and you could tell like the worse the movie, especially the worse it did, the fewer special features there were. Yep. And some of those movies, like we still don't have Blu-ray transfers for. Like Death to Smoochie, one of my favorite comedies of all time.
What?
It has never come out on anything other than the DVD, and it didn't even come out on a good DVD. It came in the cardboard case, the plastic clamshell thingy.
Oh, I know those. Yeah.
So it had like the flimsy opening.
It's so cheap.
Yep.
But it had
bucks. What the fuck?
It's still
just a real movie.
It's a real great movie, and its time will come, but it is still not now.
Damn it.
But we need a I want a 4K transfer of Death to Smoochie with a great audio commentary. I believe there is audio commentary because I definitely listened to it. There's a great audio commentary track for Ghostbusters where it's like everybody but Bill Murray's hanging out talking about the movie. Back to the Future, another one where it's like, and by the way, the funny thing is about the DVD commentary track is that there are TikTokers who make their living having watched them and then writing down every single tidbit of information and then making did you know videos about them. Like, I remember vividly when like hearing
My
shit that
God.
I knew as like just innate information where they're like, did you know this detail that you would
Did
only
you
know if you just
know?
listened to the commentary track? And I said it out loud, and it's like,
Mhm.
I thought everyone knew that. And it's like, no, you only knew that because you listened to the commentary.
Yeah,
And
which
in
most people
2020,
didn't.
in 2023, 24, they don't even know how to get that.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, no.
Okay, so how many DVD commentaries would you say you've watched, Sal?
I would say that
Slash
I have,
listened to?
for every movie I love, I have seen, if there is one available, a commentary track for. Like, I have watched the commentaries for Lord of the
Jesus.
Rings, Back to the Future, Terminator, Terminator 2. Like, every movie that has a commentary track that I enjoy, I have watched the commentary for.
That's a fucking lot.
That's a lot.
I've
That's
probably
a lot
watched
of movies.
3 DVD commentaries ever.
Oh!
Because every time I'm like, well, but I want to watch the movie. And
Yeah.
it's going to be distracted with all this talking.
Well, for me, it's like, I've seen the movie so much,
Right.
I need a new experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there are definitely movies I've seen enough where I could watch it with the DVD commentary and not feel like I'm missing out on the movie.
Yeah.
But I get the feeling most movies I'm just going to want to watch the movie again. I want that experience.
Yeah.
There's
But I wanna
literally a
know
couple times where
more.
I sat down intending to watch the DVD commentary, and I was like, no, I want to watch this movie. Like, I want to get into the movie, you know? So, like, yeah, I've watched commentaries for the Lord of the Rings movies and like 1 or 2 random other movies where I was just like in the mood for it. But it's
It's
I mean,
a choice.
it's yeah, and I just it's tough for me because anytime I sit down to watch anything now, I'm always thinking about, well, what else could I watch that I haven't seen yet? So
Yeah.
it's hard for me to make the decision to even rewatch a movie that I really liked when there's
Yeah.
all this other content that I want to get to.
That's fair. Yeah. But like, if you
Which
love
maybe
a movie,
would explain the decline of the DVD commentary, where everyone's like, well, I have too much new content to watch. Why would I watch this like ancillary content?
especially when they
Now-
replaced movies with television shows where it's like, I would love to see a commentary track from Mike Flanagan on all of Midnight Mass. Does he have time to make 9 hours worth of commentary?
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's like, actually, I do.
Meanwhile, if you would like to laugh your ass off, watch every John Carpenter Kurt Russell collaboration movie, because they always do one. Big Trouble in Little China, The Thing, what's the other one? Escape from New York.
Okay, I was gonna say Escape. Yeah,
Kurt Russell laughs every 10 seconds. And it's that big Kurt, he's like, ha ha ha,
Because he's probably remembering something that happened on set where he's like, oh yeah, that took a million takes, or
They
like, this
did-
didn't work right.
It's so great, and it's infectious, and it's great, and you just listen to these two friends who don't agree on anything, going like, remember that movie we made and how awesome we were and how good you look? Like, that's how you find out about like Kurt Russell hating that hat that he wore in The Thing. It's this huge stupid sombrero. Like, that's where you first hear about it, where he was like they brought out his wardrobe and they're like, oh, here he goes, like, what's up with the sombrero? And they're like, that's for you. And he's like, well, I'm not wearing that. And they're like, your double already did in the helicopter, so that sombrero's in the movie, so you're gonna have to wear that sombrero. He's like, oh no, I don't know about that. And he calls up John and he's like, Johnny, I'm not wearing this hat. He's like, oh, you are wearing that hat. It's like, just listen to these two fucking guys talking about this stupid hat.
That's awesome.
So
See,
great.
that's fun, but that's, in my opinion, like behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
I could watch a movie, watch
Yeah.
the entire movie, and then be like, you know what? I have 15, 20 extra minutes. I'm going to watch the behind the scenes, how they made it, details on special effects.
I
But
want
I'm
to
not
spend
watching another 2 hours.
15
of
to
something.
20 minutes on that. Give me the highlights for the DVD commentary.
They're
That's
never
what I
going to do
want.
that, but like
Well,
the
problem.
highlight reels are all made by the studio. It's like, oh, it's such a fucking amazing, it was an
I
amazing
know.
challenge.
I
But
know.
here's the
I don't want
problem.
that. I want someone to take a DVD commentary and cut it down to just the best stuff.
You know what? I hate to say this. They actually exist and they're on YouTube.
Well, there you go.
Like,
So
if-
that's exactly my point. The behind the scenes stuff now is all on YouTube. You
Yeah.
want to see like, oh, how they made this, how this happened, how that worked out. the studio or somebody already put it out there.
Mhm.
So you don't have to
Maybe.
have it for the movie that you're looking at.
Yeah, but it's
yeah.
like curated. I think Sal's like, no, I want the 2 hours of people
Yes.
talking because you get
Oh,
that's
he
where
wants
the gold is.
That's where the
he
gold
wants
is.
that, but I like the behind the scenes stuff. I like seeing how movies got made. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
watching them with their hands in the liquid metal pool when they were
Mhm.
doing Terminator 2, like
Mhm.
seeing how that was shot and lit from
Yeah,
underneath.
that's
Yeah.
a completely different experience. You want to know how they
Exactly.
like
But it
watch
is a
them make
bonus
their movie.
feature that is no longer available.
This is
Correct.
true. Yeah,
So
you
it's
Now
don't
part
that's
get
of
to
the
something I
see.
can
overall
get
problem that
on the
we're
DVD
talking
and the
about.
Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, for God's sake, in Tropic Thunder, you remember in Tropic Thunder where Robert Downey Jr.'s character, Kirk Lazarus, I believe,
Mhm.
talks about how he's like, I don't break character until the DVD commentary.
Yes.
There is a
Yeah.
DVD commentary of him as Kirk Lazarus, as that character, watching the
There is.
movie. And it's amazing.
I haven't watched it. I should watch that. That sounds friggin'
That-
awesome.
Right. There's a great moment from the Armageddon commentary
Yeah,
where
I've
Ben
seen
Affleck
that.
is
Yeah.
talking to Michael Bay and he's like, let me ask you this. Why would they train a bunch of drillers to be astronauts when you could have just easily trained astronauts to be drillers? And Michael Bay's like, fuck you.
Yep. Yeah, he
And
goes
like
on. Like
he goes
Ben
on and on.
Affleck
He's like,
goes on and on.
this movie is bad. This is a stupid bad movie, and I hate
Yep.
being in it. But also, I got
My
paid a lot of
recollection of
money.
that clip is that Michael Bay is not there, and it's just Ben Affleck recalling a conversation he had with Michael
Oh
Bay.
yeah, no, he's sharing these like Michael Bay like told me to fuck off. Yeah, exactly. No, it's
And,
not. Yeah,
he did not
Affleck would
appreciate
not have.
that. Yeah.
No. Also, I mean, like this is just Affleck, but like if you want the real Ben Affleck, you watch those Kevin Smith commentaries because he is really funny. Like he is real. It's
Mhm.
and it's a version that you go like people who watch Ben Affleck now, they have a very different idea of who Ben Affleck is than like I do. Because I'm like, no, this Ben Affleck over here, like he's like he's smoking cigarettes, like and putting them out on Kevin Smith's couch, talking about like, you know, how much he likes movies and how like stupid they are.
Yeah.
It's a hoot.
Ben Affleck is like a legitimate genius. So like,
Yeah.
yeah, like the Ben Affleck is a facade.
Cartoon
It's a
character.
character that he created that he
Yes.
knows is what you want to see and that he puts out into the
For
world.
Hollywood.
Because
Yeah,
he
but
is
what's funny is even
capable
then,
of
like,
doing that.
yeah, the Ben Affleck that you see where he's like he has a garbage bag in his hand and he's like, "Ugh," that's the real Ben Affleck right there. The one who is tired of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
wouldn't
like
be?
the audio commentary is something where I'm like I'm so thankful for them. They're preservations, you know, they're like for some of them like Casablanca, they're like we're not going to get anybody to make the comment. They're all dead. But they did get like Roger Ebert to do it.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And it's like, "Oh, that's neat." You know, for Roadhouse, they were like we couldn't get anybody, so Kevin Smith did the commentary.
Okay.
Hi.
I don't remember who, but like there's for Hot Fuzz, Edgar Wright and Quentin Tarantino do the commentary.
Oh shit. Oh,
Right,
that's
like
cool.
that's really cool. The Quentin Tarantino commentaries are good, but he also I don't he's like I don't want you to hear what I have to say about that. The James Cameron ones are interesting because they are usually they're pieces. Like they're not all 100% the commentaries. They are commentaries
What?
on scenes that are strung together by like featurettes that are related to the scenes. Like Cameron doesn't always just sit down and watch the movie and
Yeah,
talk.
he's like,
about
I can't be fucking bothered.
Brunt, I got to go under the ocean.
I gotta go to the Challenger depth again.
Yeah,
I'm doing more work. How
Right.
many Lucas
Is
commentaries
George
have you
Lucas
watched?
on any commentaries?
I don't know if
Has he
George Lucas
done
ever
any?
did. Yeah, like I know, like I remember, like the Phantom Menace DVD was just choked with features.
Yeah, it was.
And yes, George Lucas did have a commentary for the prequels.
I should watch that.
Right? I may have gone too far if you place.
That's not even from the commentary. I
No.
hope he admits something on the commentary. Okay, I gotta shit.
I mean, that's the thing. Like no one watches these things. I guess because I'm an insane person, but also because people just don't have the patience to go like, why would you ever want to watch a commentary for Tombstone with Val Kilmer? It's like, because that
Why
sounds
wouldn't
amazing.
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a creative. You like movies, how they're made, and you made your own. It makes
No.
sense that you would want to watch those.
Right, but it's really bad though. I did not make a comment. No, did I? I don't remember if I ever made an audio commentary for the movie I made.
You didn't.
That's probably for the best.
You had behind the scenes, and that was enough.
Yeah, that's right. I made a little featurette. I have special features on that DVD that only the cast got.
A commentary would be amazing. You should retroactively
Doing it
do a
now.
commentary. Yeah.
It's just me going, "Oh, Sal.
Oh God, what were you
Oh
thinking?
God,
Sal?
what are you doing?"
Okay, so here's what I would have done now if I was. You.
Okay, you know what? I don't think I would have done this. The worst is I actually do know what I would do with that movie now. Like I had a third act thing that I was like, that's it. That's what I should have done. Shit. That's it. Yeah. Is it cliche and terrible? Yeah. Would it have been better than this? This weird amalgam of Reservoir Dogs and Clerks that doesn't work on any conceivable level?
A lot of
really
people
good in it, though?
just found out about that just now from
I know.
you talking about it. They just found out that you made a movie.
That I did make a movie that you can watch that is not anywhere.
Well, yeah.
It is not online.
They would struggle to find it.
I remember I got a note from a cast member from that movie. Like, I want to say like 2 or 3 years after the movie, like after we did the screening. And he was like, "Hey, I just want you to know that I showed my friends the movie I was in. Boy, that was not good."
Oh my God.
You said that in the letter?
No. Yeah, it was in a Facebook message or something. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like, what? Okay, but you saw it.
You were in it, asshole.
Yeah.
Now,
like,
where's your
what?
note then?
Well, oh, it's not good because what your friend? Oh, you thought it was good, and then like you showed it to your friends, and they like had comments, and now you say it's not good. Like, what
And
are
now you
talking
think
about?
it sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
You know what? I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna edit you out of the movie.
No, I'm gonna make the whole movie about you. It's just gonna be a giant close up of you the whole time.
Yeah, with commentary like, "This guy sucks." What a
Couldn't remember
dickhead.
any of his lines. I had to feed them the entire time. His entire thing is ADR'd.
Yeah, by me. Well, that just reflects on me poorly as a director. I mean, yeah.
Every time we had to film, he crapped his pants 5 minutes before he had to be on set.
Yeah, here he is without the ADR. Oh no, I filled my pants with poop again, Sal. What do I do? It's okay, pal. We'll get you new pants. Oh no, and now
Oh,
I'm
it's
peeing.
terrible. And it just doesn't match to the lips at all.
No.
It's perfect.
The poop and pee are mixing together on the floor. My pants are destroyed. It's okay, kiddo. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll never show that movie. That movie's never coming out.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was also like a different time.
It was a different time. The problem with that movie is not that it's not a good movie. The problem with that movie is there are some things about it which you can't.
No, it's not.
A lot of people will be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's not funny." And like, it is funny.
It was funny when we made it. It was really funny. That was one of those things where I'm like, well, as long as we keep this thing, yeah, we can't do that.
You know.
No, that's. And he wears that outfit the whole movie.
Well, that is even what I was thinking of. But yeah. Okay.
Oh no! Let's make a list of all the problematic things that I put in the movie.
I was thinking of the song.
I was thinking of the song too.
Yeah, the song just needs to go. Like that's just one of those things. You know what I should have kept though? Okay, so we shot this movie.
It's really funny. It's really funny, but
it's funny and
it's like,
really not funny.
It's
My
funny for
parents
like
were
your
not
friends.
happy.
Yeah,
my parents did not appreciate that song.
No, really?
No, yeah, they were like, "What?" There's a sequence
That's
in the
the
movie.
point, though.
I know he sucks. He's a bad guy. There's a sequence in the movie where we got permission to shoot in the world's only reverse theater in Boonton, New Jersey. We're shooting in this thing, and the idea is that there's a band and they suck, and they are doing a performance for one person because no one shows up to their gig. And so we were like, all right, we cast a band and Ben, and so we're shooting this sequence, and it's just a oneer where the whole band sets up on the stage and they plug in their instruments. And I was like, I don't have any ability to like bring in another song. So whatever they're playing is the song now. And so we got permission to shoot there. We didn't pay anything, but like the owner was like cool with it. And so we set up, we get the thing in, like he sets up his amp. It's like You can tell it's gonna be fucking loud. Like,
And it's not going to be clean.
no, but like it's an empty building. It's an empty theater. And I should have left this in and I didn't. And because I was so horribly embarrassed by what happened. But now I'm like, oh no, he should have been embarrassed. This was a hilarious moment. They do the song. They go out, they're like, yeah, we do our song. And they sing and they scream. And then the owner tears ass into the shot. He goes, what the fuck are you doing? Stop playing! For the love of God.
Oh my god!
In retrospect, that's how you end the scene.
Yeah.
Holy
Because he's
shit.
listening to this. It's loud, it's terrible, and the lyrics, and he's like, you can't do this. There's
he
people in the building.
There were no people in the building. He was just
No.
upset. Because he ran like a dying camera business out
Yeah,
the front
people
lobby.
in my camera business might hear this.
He had no employees. He had no
All right,
customers.
there may have been people on the street he was concerned about, but
Yeah,
yeah,
Right, maybe.
it was a
Yeah.
fallacy.
But
anyway.
he's running in like the building is on fire. He's like, stop! What are you doing? No, and he was bitching about the sound. He's like,
Well,
it's
it's
so
just too
loud.
I'm sorry, it's just too darn loud.
It's just too darn loud. And we were all like, whoa! Like,
You're like,
and he's
you
like,
played movies in here louder than this.
like my brother in Christ. Didn't you notice the amps being loaded into the room? What do you think that was for
gonna
show?
happen?
And like, we're not talking about 10 and 12 amps. It was 2.
It was 2 amps. Boom, bang, doof. Just like he lost it, and it was.
You know what it was?
hilarious.
He came in screaming because he's just like, "This is not music! How
Yeah.
dare you? You
I
lied
thought you
to
were gonna
me!"
be like, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Like it was, but
Yep.
like in retrospect, hilarious. And if I had
man.
a single fucking tape left from that movie, I would show it. But they're all gone. I had them in a box, and they evaporated like pre-COVID. I don't know where they are.
Oh,
I have all the audio.
no.
I have all the audio, the digital audio recorded for every scene, and the video is just gone. I couldn't
Damn
even
it.
I couldn't even cut it down into something watchable if I wanted to. It is just all gone, and I don't know where it is. It's like, and it's not like I wouldn't have kept it anywhere else. It's either in my house, my parents' house, or the studio. But I've checked every corner of every location. It's just gone.
Damn.
I don't know where the hell they ended up, but that's okay. It needs to stay in the past anyway. There's nothing that can save that movie.
What about an audio commentary?
Just where we don't let you hear what the movie is. You only can see it and hear what we are talking about.
Okay, so here's what I was going for in this scene.
It's just, I mean, like the movie is basically just like every first movie, like every independent movie. It's like, here is how not to make a movie.
Yeah.
Like, for example, have 6 or 7 people show up at 9 o'clock at night and have absolutely no storyboards.
You have an idea of what
I
you
know
want
what it
to
wants.
happen.
Yeah,
So
I
like,
know
I know
up
how
here.
to see it.
Yeah.
I just have
I
to
have an
Movie's here,
idea.
I got it.
get it out to the people.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they'll
We film
they'll
it.
see it
and
like
then-
I see it in my head. They'll see the movie in their head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you watch it in the editing bay and you're like, it's just one angle from the side of 5 people. One person is never going to be in the movie. Well, it took an hour to write. I thought it would take an hour to read.
Things you
That movie needed
learn.
that movie
Yeah.
needed
That was a
another
lot of
50
fun.
pages. It
making
was fun
though.
to make. Except
Because you're
for everybody
making
else.
it with friends.
Yes, except for the people
Except
who
for
weren't
the
my
people who
friends.
were actors.
The poor actors who thought that this might be their big break.
Yeah.
The lead, actually, I remember when we all showed up, we had a preliminary meeting, and the lead showed up, and she saw us, and she saw the location. She said, I quit, and then just left. And she never
Yeah.
came back.
Yeah, that's
like-
fair.
I was like, well, because she was like a real actor. And
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like,
She was like,
fair.
oh, this is
It's one of these.
What do you mean it's one
By
of
the
these?
way-
My dick isn't out.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I'm fine. Yeah, I'm cool. One of the lead that we did get, she was great, and she
Oh, she was phenomenal.
was
Yeah.
great. She was great. And she was better. She was better than the other person.
what was the deal? Were you paying them? Okay.
I
So
couldn't
that
afford to
first
pay
one had no right to expect anything.
I know. I was like, you have no money. Look at me. I was like 19.
Yeah.
Like, come on. No. It was yeah. Uh, an interesting time.
Hmm.
So there you have it, everybody. We want to thank you so much for hanging out with us. Of course, we do appreciate you giving us your thoughts in the comments down below. Gentlemen, as always, we do appreciate you guys being here. And if you want to ask us a question, join us on patreon.com/comicpop, where you can throw us a bone and ask us something or make a suggestion for a topic of discussion that you'd like to see in a future episode. And we'll see you guys next time with another episode here on ComicPop Returns of No Comic Required. I'm Sal.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Ben.